Surrounded by rock water, just west of Waterloo, there's a place called Belle Island, where things are so blue. There's an ore mine on the island that broke the hearts of men when they saw the mines close down and never work again.
The Belle Island song, written by well-known Newfoundlander Harry Hibbs, tells the sad story of thousands of islanders forced to leave their beloved homeland in search of work when the iron ore mines closed nearly half a century ago. Just talk with any Belle Islander today and you'll hear colourful tales of miners, pirates, and deadly torpedo attacks. There's some great stories about Belle Island's new Accordion Idol competition too.
The homeland that they love.
The beautiful bell-shaped rocks on the northwestern tip of Belle Island make it pretty obvious how this place got its name. But you gotta wonder about some of the other names around here. Okay, you tell me, how do I ask about dildo as we cruise along Conception Bay on our way to Cupid's with a Newfoundlander from Heart's Delight?
This is the sea arch of Cupid's. This is where Captain Kelly and his band of pirates used to hide out with the Happy Adventurer. He had 40 ships and 5,000 men working for him. He was the Admiral Pirate.
Rick Stanley's outdoor adventure company also explores the fascinating underwater history of Conception Bay, diving World War II wrecks torpedoed and sunk by German U-boats. Ships anchored off Belle Island loaded with iron ore bound for the Allied war efforts. Divers come from around the world to explore these underwater war graves. Visitors come from away to explore what's underground too. Abandoned mine shafts surface on the north side of Belle Island, the rich red deposits of iron ore still clearly exposed. Mine shafts stretch several kilometers beneath Conception Bay, where from 1895 to 1966, over 78 million tons of ore were shipped from here, the world's largest submarine iron ore mine.
As the ferry moves out to sea, I'm gonna pray that they'll find a place like Belle Island that they're leaving far behind. These people,
Mine number 2 extends 4 kilometers under the ocean floor, and the mine's historic underground tour and museum are Belle Island's biggest tourist attractions. Old photos dating from the early 1900s show miners working first by candlelight, then with seal oil lamps attached to their mining hats, loading the required minimum of 20 carloads of iron ore per shift and making just 10 cents an hour. The scariest part of the mine tour for me is when the lights get turned off so we can experience the smothering darkness for ourselves. Even the candlelight would have been welcome buried deep in those mine shafts. The underground stables are a unique part of the mine tour. Before machinery was used, ore carts were loaded by hand and hauled by large horses that would spend almost their entire life underground. In its mining heyday, Belle Island was a thriving, independent community of 14,000, going from boom to bust when the mines closed in 1966. And even though the population today doesn't reach 3,000, there's an obvious sense of pride islanders take in their community and their past.
A picture of people who work but all in vain. Oh, God, give me.
The saying here is, once a Belle Islander, always a Belle Islander. And for the thousands that had to leave their homeland behind when the mines closed down, Harry Hibb's song is like an anthem, calling them back home again.
I'll let them live their lives again back home